This is my third take now. I'm having a really hard time filming this video because I used to be really good about opening up about like my mental health and my struggles and all of that, and recently there's been a change where it has been so hard for me to do that, and I know why, so I will just try to do this and not overthink what I'm saying and not think about how people are going to perceive me, because that is all I seem to do these days. So, okay. Hi, you guys have been wanting an update on my mental health, and a lot of you guys have questions about me and my fitness goals and about the direction of my channel and what the hell is Jasmine doing these days? Why is her content all over the place? Why won't she just lose the weight that she says she's gonna lose? And I've said it in every single clip that I am nervous as hell to be filming this video because like I said, it's been really hard for me to open up to my channel about stuff recently because there's been an abundance of negativity and an abundance of dislikes and mean comments, and while it never really affected me before, in the past like 2 weeks it's been like a dagger to my heart and soul, and I know that I am to blame for a lot of it. I get that. So mental health, let's talk about that. I understand that actually a lot of people that watch me don't know about my life, and they don't know about some of the stuff that I went through when I was younger. And so without really getting into details, that you guys who are newer, if you don't know, just gonna breeze through it. Father, not a part of my life. Mom, best friend, passed away when I was 17. And those have been two very impactful moments of my life. So for those of you that think and say things about my family and my parents and all of that, you're very likely just completely in the dark with that, so that's fine. So basically, when I was 17, my life changed. My brother and my aunt stepped in and really played those roles to the best of their abilities in ways incredibly, like, I don't know how they did it. So with that said, loss at a young age and the absence of, you know, your blood parent on both sides, both spectrums, changed the way that one perceives themselves, perceives their value, perceives how other people see them, if they're worthy enough. And so that happened for me. I mean, it's a spectrum of different things: anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD in its own form. And then with that can come insecurities and abandonment issues and all of that shite. So that's a little bit about me. That will explain to you guys, because I know people are gonna ask, like, why is she depressed? What is she going through? Why does she make it seem like her life is so hard? She's a YouTuber, wow, what a great life. And it's like, guys, previous experiences can definitely shape you and mold you. And with that though, like I said, my brother and my aunt really took me under their wing and loved me and cared for me just the way that a parent would. So I've struggled with depression, anxiety, and mental O, which is mental OCD. I had to see like 2 different therapists back to back to help me with it because it was very debilitating, and I eventually got on medication. Yeah, this is just the update that I know a lot of you guys have been wanting. So I started taking medication, an antidepressant, and it was a really rough first 2 months, but then finally a miracle happened and the medication started working, and the side effects of the incredible headaches and the feeling like I was living in a dream went away, and I felt like me again for the first time in a very long time. And medication truly saved my life. No exaggeration, it played a huge role in me just feeling like I could live again. So when you guys would ask for updates, I didn't film them because I just for the first time was like, this is so good, and I don't want to lose this feeling of just feeling content and feeling good. And then I had life changes happen. There was a family member loss. There was the loss of Fatty, little Fatty, Kitty, love you, Tink. There was the loss of Herman, and then, you know, breakups. There was a breakup that happened. There were friendships that were lost, and that stuff can prove to be hard. It's just hard. And then you have the pressures of people still expecting you to maintain a certain health status, a certain look, a certain body weight, a certain style of personality, and it's like, people go through shit, and you have to be prepared for them to lose themselves for a moment in that process. And that has very much so been me. And I know that a lot of you guys have seen that, and you've been like, so now we're going into content, I guess. So when all those things happened, I lost myself a lot, and I lost my bubbly personality. People were saying like, you don't seem happy in your videos anymore. You're putting on weight. People were putting up comparison photos of me when I was like 110 pounds and now I'm 120, and there's these comparison photos of like, she only poses this way, and I haven't even bothered to go to any of my hate threads because I used to read those when I could handle it, and now I'm just like, if I go, I will literally just not even do anything but probably stare out the window and contemplate everything, because people are so mean, so incredibly mean. I think I fell out of love with fitness. A huge part of my previous relationship did involve fitness, and you know, you become like the people you spend the most time with, and so I think that we spent so much time together, and I would just kind of cling to that lifestyle, and I loved it. And then when it all kind of changed, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a step back and figure out what I want to be doing. What do I want to be doing fitness-wise? What do I want to be doing lifestyle-wise? What do I want to be doing content-wise? And I had to really take a moment to like really figure out, because I got so invested in that world and in that life. And so I stopped. I just stopped working out. I just stopped all of it. And ever since, it has been a struggle and a transition period for me to figure out who it is that I want to be and what it is that I want to be doing life-wise and workout-wise. So a lot of you guys have come to me because you're like, we came to you for fitness. We wanted to see fitness content, and that's all we want to see from you. And the only thing I can say to that is that I'm sorry that you came for this specific style of content, and it has been changing to something else while I try to figure out who I am. And I think one of the most painful comments that people will either comment on my videos, comment on my pictures, or I'll get a screenshot on Twitter of someone saying like, oh, I found this comment about you, and it's basically just like, Jasmine is so lost, she needs to figure out her life. She's 23 years old, like why is she, you know, just riding the wave trying to figure out, like, she needs to go back to school, she needs to go get a real job, she needs to go do this. And here's the thing, guys, I am 23 years old. Like, I am 23, and I'm honestly just proud of the fact that I've even made it to where I am right now, happy and healthy and alive. Maybe not at the body fat percentage that you think I should be at, or at the fitness level that you think I should be at. I'm just, you guys only know so much of my story. And so for people to tell me that like I don't have anything figured out and that like I need to get my life together is just like, what? Like, what do you guys really know about me? I've been so closed off about my struggles because of fear of these types of responses, and then they just happen regardless. But all I'm saying is that, and this is to anybody else who feels like they're going through the same thing, if you're getting comments like this from the people in your life, of course, take that moment to reflect in on yourself and think about the image that you may be portraying, and think about the way that you have been living your life. And if you are kind of showing people that you don't really know what you're doing, but then also realize that you don't need to know what you're doing. It's just different when you have a social media platform and people watch everything that you do and feel the need to hone in and discuss everything that you do, because it's freedom of speech, really. I mean, like, I used to hate these threads, and I used to be like, they shouldn't exist, but really, like, just don't read yours, you know? Like, these girls do have the right to say, and guys, whatever they want, but it is still, it's an interesting concept, all of it. But, you know, just realize that, and this is also a message to myself, that you don't need to have it figured out at all. If you have your family watching you, your friends watching you, your teachers watching you, your colleagues watching you, you do not need to have it figured out at all. And life will always be about growing. Life will always be about changing. And that is me right now. So when it comes to fitness content, when it comes to the content of my channel, yes, I am trying to figure it out right now. Yes, my life was so heavily involved in fitness, and I realized, whoa, I have more things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about makeup. I want to talk about fashion. I want to do random, you know, challenge videos or tags with my friends, and not be told that this is not who I am, that I don't fit this category of content, because you don't know what I fit. I don't know what I fit. I'm just trying to just figure it out. So right now, mentally, is my depression back? A little bit, yes. But it's very in the moment. It's very reactive, really. It's when I see something that hurts me, and I've been seeing it every time I upload a video. So it hits me every time I upload a video. So yes, it is there. Insecurity is at an all-time high right now, and it's been really hard for me to put out different content because I'm so constantly nervous about what people are gonna say. And but it's hard because I also get everybody's perspective. I get everyone's perspective of, I came here for this, I'm not getting this. You said you were gonna do this, you're not doing it. I've heard it, trust me, trust me. Every time you guys leave the comment, it's not the first time. Like, I've heard it all before, and I'm sorry if I have disappointed you guys. I'm sorry if I haven't lived up to the image or the personality that you thought of me, or that you thought I would be, or that I could be. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to figure it out. I think we're all lost right now in our own ways, and I am just trying so desperately to figure out what I love to do, and that does mean different forms of working out. That does mean me having highs and lows in my fitness journey. That does mean me trying out different things, whether it comes to my content or just hobbies or whatever. And I've always been so open about the different things that I try, and bringing you guys along it all. And if you want to stick around, then please, I'd be so grateful. And if you find that all of this change is too much, then I understand that too. But this is just what comes with documenting everything that I do. That's just how it goes. I am definitely trying to figure it out. I am lost. I think we're all lost, but I am lost. I am trying to figure out how to lose weight in a way that works for me and that I love, and that I don't feel restricted, or I don't feel like I'm doing something I don't want to be doing workout wise. I want to love when I go to work out, and I've been figuring these things out. But I guess I just need to like learn how to not say anything until I've actually done it or something. I just don't know. But I am only human, and I am gonna continue to mess up because that's what humans do. I'm just trying to figure out what happy means for me. I just want to know what happy means for me. I don't even know if I even mentioned why I even got to this mental place. This has been very foggy, but if I didn't mention it, I was taking medication. I stopped cold turkey about a month ago, right around when I went to Hawaii, and that was like the downfall of everything. That was probably something important to include in the beginning, but if you made it this far, then now you know. But yeah, I stopped cold turkey because I kept doing it on and off for like a year, and finally I just was like, screw it, I don't need this anymore. And so I stopped, and then that's when, you know, that's when this whole ricochet of everything began to affect me, and that's when all the negativity, I feel like the negativity maybe has always been there, but it just got like way worse. So so I guess I'll just end this by saying that I'm sorry if I've let any of you guys down. I'm sorry. I hate having to apologize for this part, but I am sorry that I struggle with anxiety and depression and it has to be public. I'm sorry that it has to affect my content. I'm sorry that I'm just trying to figure out what happy means for me again, and what fitness is to me again, and that it's been so long, because I know I already can hear people saying like, she's been talking about this for like 8 months now, and you're not wrong. Yeah, I have been talking about this for 8 months because I literally am trying to figure it out, and there's no expiration date on when that has to be figured out, you know? I've had lots of highs and lows of me just trying to figure it out, and it's hard to figure it out when you start to upload fitness content again, and all you see is people who are like, she looks fat now, she's put on weight, where'd all her muscle go? How do you ever expect anyone to thrive in that environment? That's like literally, I'm looking at my plant right now, it's like having a plant and like constantly pouring gasoline on it and being like, why isn't it growing? Why isn't it healthy? And then you put water on it and it starts to grow, and you're like, oh, that's weird. So treating it right makes it better. So I'm gonna do my best to like filter out negative comments because they're not helping me at all. And I know that you think your comment breaking down my body is gonna make a huge impact on my life, but in terms of like making me somehow think like, oh, light bulb, like maybe I should be better. It doesn't, it really doesn't. I know what I need to be doing, and I'm working to do it. And you know, as far as my content goes, I haven't even wanted to upload anything fitness related because I don't want to hear it from anybody. As I finally figure out a way that I love to work out again, I don't want anyone to say anything about my body or anything about my progress that could potentially stimp any of the progress that I've already started making just in the last like few weeks. So you guys, I know you want to see fitness content, but please be open to the fact that I am really trying to do this for me and let go of body dysmorphia and let go of my body image issues. It's hard for me to allow myself to talk about body positivity when I'm not feeling it. Do I believe everyone should love the skin they're in and their body? Absolutely. But when it's affecting me so heavily, it feels very hypocritical for me to try and spread that message. So let me work on that for myself. Yes, I will be uploading more vlogs. I'll be uploading random challenges and tags because they make me laugh and they make me happy. And I had so much fun filming that video with Josh. I had so much fun filming the gym fail video with David. Like, it's things that have made me happy, and I have fun filming my clothing hauls and all of that. And so that's what I'm focusing on right now, is what makes me happy. So yeah, so that should conclude just about everything when it comes to mental health, body image, fitness, content, hate. That's kind of where I stand with it all right now. I probably will get back into therapy soon. I just hate it because I imagine myself sitting in with my therapist and being like, can we just talk about some of the mean things that I was told today? Because I just need to work through that. But you know what? It's not so bad. It's not so bad to talk about it. And ever since Riley has been here, like, that has been a huge thing too. To just have somebody there that I can like sit with and talk with. And he's so good at just like making me feel better. He was the one that was like, you should sit down and tell people how you're feeling. And I was like, oh, like right now? He's like right now. So love you, Riley, if you're watching this and you're in my room right now playing with my dogs. So thank you for that. I don't even know, yeah, I don't even know what's gonna come from this video. I hope that if anybody else has been feeling the same way that I've been feeling, that this helps you a little bit. And I hope that anybody who has been so incredibly disappointed in me or has unsubscribed or is just an all-around person that clicks my videos just to dislike them, I don't know what I really hope for with, I don't know what I hope for with the mean people. But if you've been disappointed in me, here's an explanation as to why, and you can perceive this image however you want. You can take it and break it down however you want. I just said what I felt I needed to say. And to the haters, I am doing my best, my absolute best to ignore you guys. You can keep talking and saying what you want. I know you will, and you always will, and that's fine. But I'm just gonna like go chill on the happy side where people aren't saying mean stuff, and really try and soak in those comments, because that's what I need to be doing right now. So that's it. If you watched this video in its entirety, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. And the next video will probably be fun. I don't know what it'll be yet. Maybe a vlog with Riley, I don't know. But it'll be fun, and it'll be different, and things will continue to be different until I figure out what works for me, what my flow is, what message I want to spread. Do I want to just continue to make people laugh? Yes, I do. And if I do, that's going to be a lot of different stuff. There's a lot of different ways to make people smile, to make people laugh, and maybe even cringe. I don't know. I don't know. But that's it for this video. Love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it helps some of you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video.